I bet. Oh my God. Rise and shine, everyone. We're live now. Dan just really hit the button right now. He just arrived in Dallas.
What's
So,
up,
everyone,
guys?
welcome to Between Two Slabs. This is Merlin, Merle World Cards, and Dan, the great curator. So, thank you for your patience. As you know, Dan was heading from Los Angeles to Dallas. He just literally just got into his place in Texas. So, Dan,
Yeah, I just
thanks
arrived.
for doing this.
I didn't even bring the stuff from my car into the house yet, except for my computer, because I wanted to jump on as soon as we can, because I did feel bad that I'm late and I'm causing this. But
Well,
that
don't
just
worry, we
shows you
did it
guys.
2 weeks in a row,
Yeah,
man, because I was super
yeah,
late last week because I was driving from Los Angeles down to Orange County for the ball game. Remember
yeah.
last week?
Oh yeah,
And that
but
took 2.5 hours in the LA traffic. Whew.
that just shows you guys how dedicated we are to Between Two Slabs. Even if we're going to a baseball game, or even if I'm traveling all day long, we're still gonna make this a priority to be here for you guys every week. So
You might want to turn up the volume through your mic. Kind of sounds like you're in the bathroom.
okay,
Maybe you are. I don't know.
I don't have a mic with me today. It's just
Oh,
my
you don't? Is that the issue?
yeah.
Okay.
It's just my computer
I
that I'm
gotcha.
working off of here.
Okay.
So
So the
we'll have to make
trip
do.
was okay, I guess.
I mean, I made it.
Yeah.
I made it. I've been traveling since 10:30 this morning, and I just
Ooh.
arrived here. It's 8 o'clock here in Texas, so I made it. I made it in one piece.
What time is it in Texas?
8 o'clock. It's 2 hours ahead.
No, it's not. Dude,
Oh
it's like
wait,
10.
no. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, my computer hasn't even switched over to the new time zone yet. So it's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock here in Texas. See, I don't even know what time it is. Where
Oh my
I'm at
goodness,
right
man.
now. So
You're
yeah,
out of control.
yeah. I had to come out here a couple days early to take care of some side business, which is interesting, which I'll share. I'll share with
Okay.
our viewers here. So I've kind of mentioned this a little bit before, but I actually run this Airbnb in Texas. It's actually very well known Airbnb that I run in Texas, and is like last year was nominated as one of the it was actually picked as the coolest Airbnb in Texas because of the uniqueness of it. It's like a geodome, and it's very Star Wars esque to be quite frank. Like a lot of people call it a Death Star. That's like a nickname of it. But anyways, this Airbnb property that I run is scheduled to be on a TV show. So they're going to be doing
Really?
filming. Yeah, they're going to be doing filming here. It's like one of those realist, like HGTV type shows where they tour like unique properties and things like that. So they're going to be filming here tomorrow. So
Really?
that's why, yeah. So it worked
Will
out
you keep us
perfectly.
posted, see when it airs?
Yeah. It'll probably air sometime in August, I think.
Okay.
They're gonna say it's called like the TV show's called Alien Homes or something like that.
Ooh, Alien Homes.
Yeah. So they asked, hey, can you come out here this weekend? Since I was going to Dallas, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll come out to Texas a couple days early. I'll film this TV show real quick, and then I'll head to Dallas. So that's why I'm out here early, guys.
Oh my gosh. Maybe in the future, maybe you should design it to look like Star Wars inside. Just like
Maybe.
the thing at Disneyland or Disney World that you're going to go to.
Yeah,
or something futuristic inside. Wouldn't that be pretty cool?
Yeah. Before I went full on hardcore into cards, I was very into like real estate, design, things like that. So I definitely could see myself doing a themed house like that. We'll
That
see.
would be so
We'll
cool.
see.
And it's on the lake, right?
Yes, it is. It's a lake house in Lake Travis.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's called the Texas Geodome. That's what I named it. You can check it out on Instagram. It's TX Geodome. TX as in Texas Geodome on Instagram, so you can check it out if you guys are interested in seeing it. But yeah, it's a pretty cool project of mine. It's like one of my many side hustles, and that's why I'm out here a couple days early.
All right. So, and then what else do you have planned for this week? What did you take with you to Dallas?
Well, since you're not here, I decided to
I know it's going to be weird,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I know, right? I already feel kind of lonely, to be honest. But I'll make do. I still got Brian.
You still have Brian. You know,
Yeah, Brian's here. But I decided to fill in the Star Wars void. So I brought a lot of Star Wars, but I don't have any graded Star Wars, so it's going to be basically all raw cards. But I'm going to put it out there and see what people think. And then I bought some wax boxes this time too. I actually bought a lot of inventory. I bought my normal cards. I bought Star Wars cards. I brought wax boxes. So we'll see what happens. What the reception is. Yeah. Yeah.
Because usually you just have like one or two display. I mean, how many display cases are you going to have this time?
I'll have two.
Okay.
But I'll figure it out somehow. I don't know what I'm going to do, but because like you have to adapt to card shows, and I wasn't sure what the vibe for this one's going to be because a lot of my inventory is Marvel, and Marvel is down right now, so I have to kind of adjust a little bit. And since we're talking so much about Star Wars, I wanted to be prepared and have some Star Wars inventory on hand for that. And then, of course, the normal stuff, sports cards and things like that too.
Right, and aren't the Marvel Mafia guys going to be there as well?
Yes, so that's
really
going to be
want to compete with them as well.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how that dynamic plays out because all the Marvel guys that have really good cards, better cards than me, to be honest, they're going to be there. I don't know what they're bringing. I don't know how they're pricing their cards. I know Spidey Jew's going to be there.
Yeah, Justin, right?
Justin, and
is he going to bring his superfractor or whatever it is,
sure.
or the gold?
His gold 101. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he wears that thing around. He goes to bed with that thing, guys. He goes to bed with that Spider-Man 1 of 1. I know he's in here somewhere. I think I saw Spidey Jew in here.
Yeah, but somewhere. I think he's having a live stream too.
Oh, okay. So he'll probably watch the replay. But yeah, he sleeps with that thing, so he's not going anywhere without that card. So they'll be there. So we'll see what will happen. Maybe I'll have to like undercut them a little bit. I'll have to be a little aggressive with my pricing and undercut them so I can get those Marvel sales. We'll see what happens. But if that doesn't work out, I got Star Wars, I got sports, I got wax. Very excited for this show. I love the Dallas Card Show. It is the best show in the country, in my opinion. So we'll see what the vibe is. And what I'm very interested to see is also what trends that I'm going to find out, like what is everybody buying right now? What is the new thing? What is the feeling of the state of the hobby? Are people buying? Are people selling? Whatever, right? So anytime I'm in Dallas, I just love it.
That's what I can't wait to hear back from you when you get back, to hear what was the heat. What was the heat in Dallas?
Yes, and I might go hard onto some of these cards too. Like I might try to get a Star Jordan. I might try to buy some vintage.
Oh, really?
I've been looking for a high end. Well, not high end, but I've been looking for like a Mickey Mantle, 52 Mantle for a while.
52. You want to go up there?
Yeah, I might get a 52 made.
Like a PSA 1?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can afford. I can't even afford that.
Still expensive, man. That's still a lot of money.
No, I can't even really afford that, to be honest. I need to clear a lot of. I'm hoping that I can sell off a lot of inventory, and I'll have cash, and I can go do something crazy with it. So we'll see. I'll be looking to make some plays for sure, and I'm excited to see if anybody else brings Star Wars cards too.
Definitely.
I'm gonna pounce on those. I'm gonna definitely pounce on those if I see those. So we'll see.
Yeah, we've had a slow couple months here, but we're gonna have a pretty busy month coming ahead of us because
June's gonna be crazy.
You said you're gonna be in Dallas. Then you and I and DAP Sports and Eric Strader, we're gonna be attending the Star Wars convention, the celebration in Anaheim next week.
Yes.
We're not going to be setting up, but we're going to be attending and experiencing Star Wars convention. Yes. And then after that, you and me are going to be attending and being vendors at our first out of the country convention in Toronto, Canada, with Jordan, who's in the chat room right now, Jordan Riker.
We got a lot
we'll
going
be
on.
in Chicago in mid-June.
And then between that is the Newport show, which I think that
We're gonna do. Are you doing that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
should
think
we
that
do that? Then I didn't know about that. Okay,
that's a 2-day show. That's a 2-day show now. I think you should do it. I know we talk about
Okay.
local shows here and there, but we should support Dynasty Mode. EJ, who
that's
produces that.
EJ's.
Yeah,
Okay.
So we should do that. We'll talk about that though. But yeah, that's
We'll
crazy,
talk about that
guys.
later. Okay, but I just want to keep everybody up to date what you and I are doing.
Yeah,
because
this week is
what our
Dallas.
channel's about.
This week is Dallas. Next week is a Star Wars celebration, which I found out about late.
California.
Yeah, I just found out about that last week, and I told you guys. And we're actually we've all decided to go there. We're gonna do. Hopefully, we can film a live podcast on the showroom floor. We're gonna have some fun challenges where we're looking for Star Wars cards, Star Wars comics. I'm gonna be looking for lightsabers. I'm gonna be looking for Jedi robes. It's going to be a great time. We're going to totally nerd out.
Are we going to get dressed up at the show or what? Or for the show?
If I can find a Jedi robe, I'm dressing up for sure. I'll cosplay. Yeah. I got to get ready. I got a cruise to go. I have a galactic cruise that I have to go to in a couple of months. I need
This is your rehearsal?
Yes, I need to prepare.
Or maybe we'll find something there. Too.
I need clothes. I need another lightsaber. I need things I can do. I need what do they call that? I need Beskar bars.
Everything.
I can trade as currency. I need to do all that stuff. So that's going to be super exciting.
Check this out. It's called the Star Wars Celebration. It's in Anaheim, California. And believe it or not, when we were checking out, it's already sold out. And we had to purchase tickets through StubHub.
Hey, don't tell people. I need to buy. I haven't bought my ticket yet. I haven't bought my ticket.
What?
Yeah, I just got here.
I just got here. I know, but do it before you drop the ball.
I just got here. I had to jump on. So after this live goes, then I'll do it. In fact, maybe
I had to walk Eric and Matt or Dap Sports through. They both called me on the phone, and I had to help them purchase those tickets.
Yeah, I might. I mean, I'll do it. I'll get it done. But now that you
we've all three done it. We all three did it. So don't drop the ball.
Yeah. Okay. I will try to do it as we're streaming here.
But that's amazing that a convention like that is already sold out. So let's go ahead and say hello to everybody. We've got a lot of
okay, yeah. Sorry guys, we gotta get excited, but I do want to circle back and tell you about all the things that we have coming in the next month or so. But okay,
let's talk to some guy.
Let me address this guy's comment, Dick here. Dick, only 7 views. No, we just turned on. It takes time for people to get to be told that we're on. Now we've got 46. That's 7.
Oh no! Yeah, I love his icon.
I might put that guy on a timeout. We'll see. Spidey fan, what's
up, Spidey fan? Hey guys,
Quincy,
are you already in Dallas too?
He lives here.
Oh, he lives in Dallas. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I've got gifts for both of you and Merlin. I can leave it with Daniel or hold it for you for next time. Let me know what you prefer. Yeah, go ahead. Leave it with Dan if you feel like it. I'll see Dan I'll see Dan that next week anyway, so he can give it to me.
Yeah,
I see Dan almost every week anyway.
CV Sports Cards.
Gentlemen, how's your night going? Pretty well. This is the perfect time for the show. Love it. Dinner, eating, everybody relax, and nobody to bother me. Good. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I was waiting for Dan, but I wasn't that hungry. I did went to a spinning class. First catch. Which veteran QBs are worth investing or collecting for the new season? Derek Carr is looking very good, promising collector. Any QBs. Derek Carr is definitely a low risk. So, he's a good buy.
For me, I don't really do football, so I'm probably not the best person to answer this question for you, First Catch. But for me, the only time I ever buy football cards, the only player I ever buy is Brady. Basically, that's the only time I bought his rookie card a few times. I trade it whenever I get the opportunity to buy it at a good price. I will. I am looking for another one for my brother. He wants one. I've convinced my brother to invest in cards. So he said, "Go get me." Yeah, go get me a Brady rookie. So I am in the market for one.
Oh wow,
that's the only card the only player I would buy right now. I don't really speculate on QBs or anything like that. So yeah, that's my answer. Brady would be the only veteran QB I'd be buying.
Yeah, I even would invest in Mahomes. So, I mean, I still believe he's even low right now. I mean, the guy has already gone to 4 consecutive AFC championships. So, I mean, he's already done more than most people have, done in their entire career. So he's, a good investment. But, you can't ever top Brady. Who's ever going to top Brady?
Yeah.
That's a huge achievement.
One dark horse I'll throw out there.
Well, who is that?
This is pure speculation. Don't take my word on this, guys.
Yeah.
I barely know anything about football. Russell Wilson. I think that might play out.
And his prices are low too. I mean, there's so
Right.
many QBs are low prices. And the thing is, though, I mean, the AFC field is it's going to be so tight. There's so much competition in AFC with quarterbacks. So, I mean, it's a catch for catch all, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And, Russell Wilson, he might pull up Peyton Manning. He might
never
win the
know.
Super Bowl the first year, So
there's a lot of competition in the AFC West for sure.
Yeah. Matthew Stafford, he came over to the Rams first year, won it. So, it happens. Okay. So we just want to also thank First Catch for making that donation. Thank you
so much.
Super sticker. So I appreciate that. So I just recently learned that people do this to not only support the channel, but also to get to highlight their comments and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
So we appreciate that, First Catch. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Jordan's in the house.
Hello, gents. Hello, Jordan.
Okay.
We'll see you soon. Aaron, what's up, man? Feed the gods. Good evening, gentlemen.
Okay, Jordan's got a comment
again,
here.
Where in the world is Merlin's doppelganger today? Yeah, one of the worlds of Merle.
Yeah, I wonder. We should start taking bets. What area in the world will the next Mer world come from? Will it be Asia? Will it be Europe? Will it be South America, North America? What's next? Where's the next one? So we'll see. I'm gonna say it's gonna be somewhere in. I'm gonna say Europe. It's gonna be Europe, and I'll even go as far as to say Eastern Europe. That's my guess.
They showed up on my live stream with Flippin' Steve on Friday night. I forgot when the Merle Worlds, but I forgot which Merle World it was. I totally blanked out. But they did show up, and I was cracking up laughing. I had to tell Steve, thought it was pretty funny.
That's awesome.
Junkyard Goat Hunters. Good evening, everyone. What's up, man? Oh gosh, look at that icon.
Yeah.
Jordan, how do you travel with all of that?
It's not easy. No. It is not easy. I basically I forego a lot of other things that I should be traveling with, and I just pack all my stuff.
4 pieces of clothes.
Yes. And here's my new merch, guys. I'm wearing the new merch today.
And he wears that Lakers jacket, that yellow Lakers jacket every single day too.
Yeah. So I'm very minimalist when it comes to everything.
Yes, that is true. I can tell you the 4 pieces of clothing that he brings with him.
Yes. Yeah. But now I've got merch. I've got merch that's coming soon to the store, so I'll be basically wearing this like every day. So let me tell you, look at this shirt, guys. This is my PMG card that I had turned into a shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Let me I mean, you would not believe the looks that I got when I was walking through the airport with this.
They're like, yeah, look at that asshole.
people were like looking at me, and then they're looking at my shirt and look at me, and then a couple people came up to me. They're like, "Is that you on that shirt?" I'm like, "Yes."
You're a precious gem, man.
I know, right? It was awesome. It was awesome. It worked perfectly. The plan worked perfectly. Let me tell you guys, if you are a content creator like us, you have to have shameless self-promotion. That is a requirement to be part of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on up.
Ziggy.
Ziggy, what's up, dude? Is this the last Dallas show before the National? No, it is not. There's one more in July, correct?
Yes.
And we'll be at that one, right?
Correct.
We got to hold our tables.
CV Sports Card with a donation. Thank you, Adrian. Appreciate it, brother. See here. Oh, hold on. I skipped a bunch of comments here. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'm catching up.
Uh-oh. I know you're exhausted, man.
Andrew
Lee, excited for the upcoming Obi-Wan series. Card prices are about to explode for every unexpected cameo. I hope you're right, man. I hope it's a good series. I hope so. So I've invested in a lot of Obi-Wan Star Wars characters that are going to be in that series. So I hope you're right, man.
You know what's great about Disney Plus is that it's a new platform for them to tell stories that they can't tell in the movies, right? They can they could never make a movie of Obi-Wan, what happened after all the events of the trilogies, right? So now they get to tell this story. Now we get to see other characters. I'm hoping that we'll see cameos of who knows, Darth Maul, who knows what else will be there. So super excited about that. Anything Star Wars content, I love. Any type of content, I love. That's what's really cool about pop culture cards. Marvel, wrestling, Star Wars, whatever else you want to throw in there, is that when they come out with new content, it's exciting. It's not like it's different from when you collect sports, because when the season starts, you're just like kind of rooting for your team. And if they get on a hot streak or they do well, then you're excited. But with pop culture stuff, it's all kind of like driven by the content that they produce, which is always good for the most part.
Well, this was intended to originally be a movie, but with the bombing of Han Solo, that they decided to make this a miniseries. And this is a one-off miniseries. This is not going to be a continued series. So this is just
who knows?
One thing.
Who knows? If it does really well, I'm sure they'll come up with other fun stuff.
I don't think it's going to be.
I was watching an interview with Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen, and they were kind of talking about like their experience when they made the movies 20 years ago, and how they were like kind of disappointed in the reception of the movies, or how they worked really hard on it, but then when the movies came out, people just thought they were really bad, and how they kind of like talked about how they've kind of shied away from Star Wars universe since then. But over time, a lot of people, I guess, have reached out to them or whatever and said that, now people have a different type of appreciation for those prequels, and how they're starting to embrace their role in making that. And that's why they came back. That's why like Hayden Christensen came back to play whatever role he's playing in the Obi-Wan series because of that. So I thought that was really cool. For me, when I watched those movies, I was a kid back then, and that was my first time watching those. I wasn't a kid when the original trilogy came out. So when I came out the new trilogy, the second trilogy, I actually liked it a lot. I mean, for me, I think it was maybe directed towards a younger audience, but I loved it, to be honest. So I have very fond memories of the trilogy, of the second trilogy.
Yeah, what year were you born?
82.
Oh yeah, so you were just
I was like
a year old when Return of the Jedi came out.
Yeah, I was like,
okay, so I was
12 or 14. Yeah,
so I was 7 years old when Star Wars came out. So of course I was just like, whoa. Yeah. I really like when I saw Star Wars when I was 7. I really thought this was being shot at another planet in a galaxy far, far away, and they had brought the film to Earth. Like I really believed that. Like there were aliens that existed like this.
You know what's interesting? Okay, so when I was a kid, I remember my brother, who was born in 77. Okay, right? He loved Star Wars, and he turned me onto it as a kid. But when I was watching it as a kid, I just was, okay, these are kind of old movies. I liked the storyline, but it didn't really hit me. Then when the second trilogy came out in the 90s, that was my trilogy, and I loved it. And then now that I'm an adult, when the third trilogy came out and I saw how it was, I could be more critical of it. And I wasn't a big fan of it, to be honest. I was not a big fan of the third trilogy. So I guess it's very different depending on your age and when you view these movies to see how well you like them or not.
Did you see the remastered ones though in the 90s?
I did. Okay. Yeah, and it was like I liked it, but I wasn't like, it didn't hit me the same way the second trilogy hit me.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So and that's what's cool about Star Wars is like it's like every generation has a different view on all the movies, But the universe is so like fun and exciting, so that you can't help, even if you're not a big Star Wars fan of any of the trilogies, you can't help but kind of be drawn into it. And And I think with the new Disney Plus series that have come out, like the Mandalorian, for example, it just brings in a whole new generation of fans.
True, so true, so true.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, back to the comments here, Jordan.
Jordan, I have a Star Jordan I'm bringing. Are you
awesome,
gonna tenderize Dan then with it?
Well, he's gonna try. Jordan's in Dallas too, so
I know, Jordan. I'm gonna miss you, but I'll see you, next month. Or no, I'll see you in a few more weeks, dude. Ziggy going balls deep in Dallas. Good luck, Ziggy.
Dallas is the show, guys. If you've never been to Dallas before, it is the big leagues. It
is, man. Nothing compare. Like, I can't tell you, I am so FOMO right now.
You gotta go hard when you go to Dallas. Like when Ziggy Note says going balls deep in Dallas, that doesn't even faze me because I know I believe it too, because I know you have to be serious when you get out here in terms of the people doing deals, buying, selling, trading. Everything here is like on the highest level in terms of
it was, and we were already like balls deep in by Friday. Weren't we?
Yeah.
You know why it was.
It's not a small show. It's not a cheap show. It's not a casual show. It's the big leagues. This is the show that I basically live for all year. Every couple months, I live for this show. Everything else is just kind of like we go there hoping something will happen, hoping to film content. But Dallas is all business when we get here. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's like running a marathon, guys.
Yeah.
Ziggy, are Star Trek cards big? Wonder why they aren't as popular. I wonder why. But I'm sure if you had some out, they'd probably sell. They'd sell in Dallas for sure. I'm sure you could push them.
I just bought a Patrick Stewart auto as Captain Picard.
Oh, you did?
I just bought that because I want to bring it. I want to bring it as a joke to the Star Wars celebration, but
what the hell? Oh, you're gonna get slammed for that because
I know
I have this one I found, but it's a shitty autograph. It got faded, but I just picked this one up and got it graded by PSA. But this is a Professor X, but see, it's a faded signature.
Yeah,
from X-Men Last Stand.
He's iconic. I mean,
they're hard to find the X-Men versions for him, Patrick Stewart,
for sure. I think Star Trek, they probably have a fan base, but it takes passionate collectors like us to bring light to these things. Like Star Wars definitely has a dedicated card fan base, right? But there's just not maybe a lot of content out there or people that are talking about it. Same thing with Marvel, same thing with wrestling, WWE, and anything else like that. It just takes people to talk about it, and then that grows the community. So I'm sure at some point we'll probably talk about Star Trek. I'm a Star Trek fan.
They were gonna get hell for it, man.
Yes, it's okay. We get hell for everything. We get hell for everything.
Man.
But
we get hell for our passions, man.
It's like we post anything. I post a Ninja Turtle card and people will just call it pumping and dumping. It's like it's crazy. But sometimes we have to do it. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day too. I said sometimes we have to be the shields of our community, right? We have to basically protect the community, but it also talk about these things, bring light to it, bring exposure for people to appreciate it. So at some point, I will start talking about Star Trek cards also. I'm currently watching the I think it's the 3rd season or 4th season of Star Trek Discovery, which is like one of my favorite shows. So once I get really deep into that show, I'll probably start talking about it, to be honest, but they don't really have a lot of cards. So it makes it hard when there's not a lot of, material to talk about also. Anyways, check this out.
Spidey fan, I'll be at the Toronto show as well. Yay, okay, dude. Okay, we'll see you there then.
See here, Jose.
Jose, I read today that Union Market in San Diego is having a new show in the fall. Oh, wow.
Yeah, October.
Oh, October. Okay, that's their second one. Okay.
Yeah, and the first one was done very well. Yeah, the first one was done very well. So I think, if you can make it down to the San Diego area, definitely check out that show. I think it will be worth traveling to.
And they're great guys. I memean, they're very wonderful guys. They put a lot of work into it and effort, and they're always making sure everybody's happy.
Yeah, since it's a 3-day show, it's definitely worth traveling. you know, if you're like out of state or you live far away, it's definitely worth traveling to get the full experience for those days. Sin City Cards is in the
What's
house.
up, dude? Yo, gents, what's up?
Yeah.
Sin City, always good to hear from him.
Yeah, I just saw him on FD yesterday. He
Oh,
was
he
doing
was. Oh, wow.
he was doing an interview there. Let's see here. Who's this? Oh, To the Moon and Collectibles.
The Moon Collectibles. Oh, good to see him. See you in Dallas as well. Oh my God, I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah.
Ziggy, wow, people are paying tips on this channel at Merle versus at Merle World.
Yeah, you know, the Curator Army, the Merlin Maniacs, they all support this channel.
Yep, that's right.
Every little bit helps, so we always appreciate that for sure. You probably won't see that on other channels though, unless they have a very loyal fan base. So we always appreciate it when people do that.
Yes, thank you. Willie Dobler, any interest in 96 Star Wars finest gold? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Refractors? Yes. What are we talking? Hit me up,
William. Gold refractors? Yes. I didn't know they make gold refractors.
No, that's what they are.
Oh, they're all gold. They're all gold refractors. Okay. Yes. I'm definitely looking into those gold refractors right now.
Especially you have one of the main characters. Yeah, I have a few.
You showed me one. It was a Tusken Raider. And even though it's a Tusken Raider, which I hate, just looking at it,
it's a PSA 10 too.
Look beautiful. Beautiful. So I'm definitely gonna have to get me some of those for sure.
And then you heard about the allocations, like the main characters, or there's only like apparently 100 of them allocated.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Our Rav cards. What's up, fellas? What's up, Rav cards? Yay, Bo Collectibles. What's up, fellas? With his Reggie Jackson card.
Is this Bo who we met in
I think so.
Atlanta, who gave me those Korean pop cards? What's up, Bo?
I think it is, dude. Yes.
Good to see you. Yes.
What's up, dude? Yes. BTS and Prince graded yet? Yes.
Well, the BTS cards, they would not grade those, so we could.
No, they did. We tried, Bo. I tried, but I sent some to I had some Uno cards that I sent to PSA and to SGC, and they rejected them. But I finally approached BGS at the Union Marketplace, and they accepted them, and they're going to grade the Uno BTS cards, but they wouldn't grade the other cards. But it was okay because people bought the raw BTS cards anyway. Matt, have you ever seen your alarm to wake up in the middle of the night to take down an auction?
Yes.
Oh, set your alarm. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
I mean, to bid on an auction?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're addicted.
I have. You know, it happens.
Oh hell no.
Those are some of the best auctions though that end up.
I can imagine.
4 or 5 a.m.
Did you win it?
No.
Oh no, that's got to be the worst.
Maybe I won once. I've done it a few times. Maybe I won once, but most of the time.
Oh no, that would just set me off.
You know, I've been losing a lot of big auctions like the last couple weeks, and every time I lose it, like I wanted to win this auction. It was like $3,000, and I lost it. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go buy this other thing, and maybe I'll spend a little bit more money. Then I tried to win an auction for like $4,500, and I lost. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going big next time. I'm gonna get this next auction for $5,000. And these are different things, by the way. And then I lost that one, and now I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna spend like $6,000 on this thing, you know, or whatever. So I might be buying something big pretty soon. We'll see.
Just buying something big pretty soon.
I'm like rage bidding right now because I keep losing these auctions.
You just want to win something
to feed that addiction. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh wait.
What?
Oh, okay. I got excited, but this is just
TV sports cards. Oh, Merle, Antarctica.
Okay, this is just a suggestion. I thought it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see a lot of suggestions from everybody, but not actually the username. Willie Dobler, anything Obi-Wan or Vader is good in refractors with Obi show starting May 27th. I totally agree. I've also been stockpiling on those for the Chrome Galaxy as well, especially all the parallel numbered refractors. Jose, thanks for the slab mags.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. If you guys need slab mags, hit me up. and I can get you guys a discount on that for sure.
What we got next?
Got to go through these comments here.
Got to go through. OC Sells Online. What t-shirt is Merlin wearing? Oh, this is from the late singer Charles Bradley. The last show he did here in Los Angeles area. I actually saw him in Joshua Tree, where I bought this at a place called Pappy and Harriet's in Joshua Tree. Charles Bradley, and I guess it was during election year. And it said Charles for Change, and he died later that year of cancer. So may he rest in peace. But Charles was an inspiration. He was a great singer. Watch his documentary, Charles Bradley. So he's just inspiration. I know there's elections right now, primaries going on. So I felt like wearing this because Charles was an inspiration to me. And everything that's been going on, the negativity that's been going on in the world this weekend. So Charles always lifted me up with his music.
Awesome.
His spirit. Jordan, Dan, what card is the pump of the day? Yeah, Dan, what is the pump of the day, dude?
I got one for you guys. This is gonna piss off a lot of people, but I got one.
Oh, let's piss them off, man.
I was in the airport gift shop today, and I was walking around just kind of playing around, and
Okay.
I found dinosaur cards. Yeah. So I didn't buy
autographed dinosaur card.
Well, I'm just saying, the next Jurassic Park movie is coming out pretty soon, so it's time to pump that T-Rex card. You know what I mean? So I'll just post that later on, just as a joke, but I'm sure it's gonna piss off some people. Some people are wound up really, really tight these days because of content that other people are putting out there. So I think at some point we'll have to address that. Which maybe, I know you got a lot to say about that, so maybe we can I'll give you the platform to talk about that tonight if you want to get into it.
Sure.
Okay.
Dexflow Toys, great curator. You own the 21 finest Roman Reigns Super Fractor. How much do you value the red out of 5?
Raw?
Yeah. What do you think the appraisal on that would be?
I don't know, probably like $2,000 to $4,000. I'm just guessing. I have no idea, guys, but I would just guess, based off of what I paid for my Super Fractor, I would say that would be around there. I would say, maybe like $2,000. I think that'd be a fair number. Raw. If it grades higher, then it'd be worth more. But I got big plans for that card. So hang on to that, Dex.
Yeah, hang on to it right now because this summer he's going to be laying a little low.
Why?
I guess nobody really kind of knows. Maybe healing. Maybe he's doing a movie. He wants to get in acting, but he's really not going to be doing much appearances on WWE this summer.
Okay.
He said, maybe just for a pay-per-view, and that's it. But you're not going to see much of Roman Reigns, so that could bring his values a little down. But once he starts getting in some feuds and hype for any pay-per-view, then that'll bring the value up. And then if the rumors are correct, once he starts hyping the feud, maybe next year for WrestleMania, if that all comes about with The Rock, if that comes to fruition, then see those values of those super fractors or the red refractor. Definitely, those will definitely go up in value.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like. It's pure speculation, but if that happens between the match between Roman, and he's still the champion at that point, and The Rock, he makes his return. Oh man, I cannot wait. I think that would be huge.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would kind of say. Just kind of hold on to that red refractor for a little bit, Dex. I don't think
definitely hold on. Yeah, maybe get it graded or whatever, and for the time being, but hold on to it till the hype for WrestleMania for next year.
Okay, Axel,
what's up, guys? Love having you in my background while doing my nightly eBay listings. Oh, I hear you, dude. I do that with other YouTubers. Sales picking up, but mainly when I list consistently. People tend to enter my store for whatever, not only for the new ones. Good.
Yeah, you know what? I always think it's interesting how people say like they put us on in the background when they're like shifting through their cards. I think that's cool. You know, it's like kind of like background noise. Like that's why our lives are kind of long. Like they go for like an hour to 2 hours. So it's good for people to just kind of turn it on. And believe me, guys, we need the view time. So please do that. Just let it run all day. Okay. Even
Yeah,
if you're
I know,
not
right?
even if you're not home, let your dog watch it. Okay. It works well. It'll put your babies to sleep. So just turn it on. We need that view time. But I think it's cool because sometimes like we talk about some interesting things
Oh,
and we'll
I
drop some
see it.
knowledge.
Oh my God, I see a Mirror World. But
Oh,
anyway, I
okay.
want to, and I want to give shout outs to some other
Yeah.
YouTube content creators that I
Yeah.
do that for. And I want to support those guys. So check them out if you don't even know. But I'm sure most of our viewers know these guys like Flipping Steve, Neo, Sports Cards Anonymous. I mean, like Dakota, always has his Friday night ones that go for 3 hours. So a lot of times I'm also either doing my editing or eBay listings as well, or more organizing for the card shows the next day while I'm listening to those guys as well.
Awesome. Okay, Jack.
Jack Thomas, I'll be in Dallas, my first one. Well, congrats, dude. You're going to love it, man. It's going to be very overwhelming. Sports Cards Mover, already 2 4-figure deals in the works in Dallas. Let's go. For you?
Not for me, for sports card mover.
For Sports Card Mover. Dude.
He's getting in the game. I've been seeing his posts and things like that.
Already?
So he's doing very well for himself. So awesome. Love to hear it. Tell me, give me the details. Come to the table. Give me the details when you close on those.
Man.
One thing I'll say about Jack here, Jack. If you don't know what to expect, I made a couple videos about like how to prepare for Dallas. So go check that out. That will help you. Okay, appreciate it. To the Moon Collectibles.
First time our shop is setting up at a big super show. Excited to bring out the big boys. Oh, yes, you will. Okay. And they'll be excited for you to bring them out too, man, because the big boys will be looking for the big boys. And there is nothing but big boys with big wads of cash. CV Sports Cards. Hey, Merlin, you coming to the premiere in Brea this weekend? No, that's the whole reason I'm not in Dallas, folks, because it is my girlfriend's birthday this weekend. I'm taking her to see Bastille on Saturday, and then we're going to do a few things. On Friday, which is at the new YouTube theater at the SoFi Stadium. Then Saturday, we have some things, and then one of my good friends' wives has her birthday dinner on Saturday. She's a chef, so she's having us at her house. And then we're going out for a bunch of us for dim sum on Sunday, since my girlfriend is Cantonese. And then my neighbor is also Cantonese, so we're all going for dim sum Sunday, and then I'm taking her out for a nice romantic dinner on Sunday night.
So Merlin's doing grown-up stuff this weekend, guys. So I applaud you for that. Priorities, we all love to be in the hobby as much as we can. We love hanging out with each other, but family always takes priority. So go enjoy yourself.
That's what she says. She says it's either Dan or me.
So
she
just go enjoy
too much of Dan. She's starting to get jealous.
Enjoy yourself this weekend, and then bring that energy, bring that pent up energy to Toronto in a couple weeks.
I know it was hard because how well I did that last Dallas show. I mean, already by Friday I dropped the mic. You know what I mean? It was just like I had to look for things to buy by Saturday. It was such a great weekend. CV Sports Cards. Why can't I add money to your channel? It doesn't show the triple money icon. It might be on my channel, so maybe you have to go to Dan's.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, to be honest.
He may be on my channel. He may be on my channel.
Yeah,
because
you have to be monetized.
1,000 viewers yet.
Yeah, you have to be monetized. By the way, if you guys have not subscribed to Merlin's channel, please do that. We need to get this man to 1,000. I cannot watch any more of these Britney Spears bits where he wears his wig and he pulls up his shirt a little bit, so it's like you can see his midriff. I cannot stand.
And I feel so bad right now because, folks, I want to give a disclaimer. I feel really bad because after I posted that, poor Brittany had a miscarriage, and she said, "Hey, y'all, I shouldn't have not announced my pregnancy after I did the pregnancy test. Maybe the first few weeks I was a little too early." But so I wish her family all the best. And but anyway, that's it. That's it. So,
Okay.
but anyway, I'm bringing the Brittany wig with us to Toronto, Dan. So, I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Dan's gonna wake up. I'm gonna go, hi, y'all. Hi.
No, please, guys, get him to 1,000
But
subscribers.
anyway, I have a
handle
great. You can go back and watch it in the archives. I have a great live stream that I did with Flipping Steve Friday night. I got a lot of great response, a lot of great viewers. I mean, we had such a great time. It's a 3-hour show. I mean, 3 hours, but we talked a lot about. It was all music cards. We showed off a lot of music cards. We talked about music cards, about music. We talked about music cards. I gave Flip and Steve a music quiz about music and Pearl Jam, and we had a great time, and it was a very positive, that was another thing we talked about, the positivity of like the whole reason we do these shows and these live streams, and we're like, there was no negative talk at all about our show. It was all the whole reason we do these shows, because we have a good time. And this is what brings us joy, is sharing the cards we love collecting and trading and dealing with. This is what brought me and Steve joy. And we had such a good time. We let time go past 3 hours, you know what I mean, on a Friday night. And it felt like it was only 30 minutes. And everybody enjoyed the show. And we had so many questions. It just kept going and going for 3 hours. I couldn't keep up with the questions. I was like 30 minutes behind. So thank you everybody for watching. I did not expect that much turnout and that many questions. And hopefully we can do a show like that again, and that much positivity. And that's what a show should be about, positivity.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's take a break from the comments and let's talk about this a little bit. I actually, I'm not a music card collector myself, but I did tune in for a little bit because it just cracked me up to see Steve with that
his rock and roll outfit, his heavy metal.
Yeah, but yeah, let's talk about that a little bit here because I think it's worth highlighting. I saw AIH in the comments here, and I don't really acknowledge him that much, but I did see him in here. But I wanted to talk about a couple of things that him and some other people have been doing. You had an experience on his live last week that you wanted to share some things about.
Yeah, and I went back and I actually found the live stream where Dakota Sports Cards Anonymous had the exact that I couldn't find it, and I finally went back and I found it. He had the same exact experience that I pretty much had, where he was in the group chat, and his viewer, he's not really saying bad things about other YouTubers. It's his people, his viewers in the chat are attacking, but he did attack Dakota, saying he's a pumper and dumper. And Dakota is, he should not have villainized the guy who is, the guy is the nicest person in the whole wide world. We've met, I know Dakota through YouTube and Instagram, and we've had the pleasure of meeting Dakota at card shows in Houston. I don't know. Have we met him in Dallas? I don't think we have yet, but we met him in Houston.
Mm-hmm. He's supposed to be in Dallas this week.
Yeah, he's going to be in Dallas. I hope so. But the guy is the nicest guy in the world, and he doesn't go to card shows and sell stuff. I don't even think he really even sells stuff. I think he's just a collector. Isn't he?
I don't know. Maybe he's got an eBay store or something. I'm not sure.
eBay, but I don't really think he sells.
No, he's not. He doesn't set up. I don't think he sets up.
But I don't think he really even sells that much on eBay, if he even does that. He's just more of a buyer, and he just talks, about, the prices of cards and, the market and everything like that. And he's just sharing with people, his love about it. And he has other, YouTubers on. And he just got attacked by the nasty viewers on AIH's live streams. And there was no need for that. So I decided, I know you've been getting attacked by him and his viewers, and it was getting kind of nasty. And I wasn't getting attacked either, but people were coming to my channel and leaving comments and leaving really snide comments about you, Dan, and I wasn't appreciating it because you're my partner in crime, and you're not only my business partner but also my friend, and I'm gonna be defensive and protective of you. I mean, how do they not think I'm going to? But they're trying to say, you need to drop that guy because he's using you. And I'm like, dude, I'm a 50-year-old grown man, and I work in Hollywood. I work in the entertainment industry. I know if someone's using me or not. I mean, I've been swimming with sharks for 25 years. I know what a shark is. Okay. And Dan is not anywhere near a shark. I've been with him and his family.
I'm a whale.
You're well. Yeah. I've been hanging out with him and his family for almost a year now, and these are the greatest people, the nicest people in the world. Okay. And I don't like the language that they're using in the comments. And I've been watching all his live streams, and I don't like the language that they're using for not only for you, for other content creators as well. It isn't an environment that should be condoned in the YouTube world. Granted, everybody has a right to free speech, but with everything that's going on in this day and age, that you need this kind of, as a content creator having a live stream, you kind of need to put on the reins for people. You need to tell them, put them, in the corner, whatever it is, saying, folks, I don't need this in my chats. That isn't right, because it could escalate to something else worse, and we see in the world where this could happen, and I start to see things that can lead to racist comments, to homophobic slurs, and I've seen this, and it can be funny for a 13-year-old. But these are grown men saying these things, and it leads to other things. And I have been snooping around because I'm Merlin, and I go into the rabbit hole sometimes at midnight, and I go and look and go down the rabbit hole, and I see where these people in these chats, what their YouTube things are, or their Instagrams or anything. And I see what else they're discussing about. And they're not, they're discussing about me, you, other content, and they're vile. And they're nasty, okay? And they say more racist, homophobic things that should not be allowed, and they can get worse, and they can be hurtful, and they can lead to more hate. And as we can see this weekend, what hate can lead to. And I'm not saying this can lead to violence, but it can if you allow this kind of behavior in your chat rooms. So you need to tell your audience to tone it down. And also, other YouTube people should not allow these other content creators to be on their shows until they know how to turn down their audience's behavior, because this type of behavior should not be condoned, folks. And I hope I make myself loud and clear, because my whole reason to be on these YouTube shows is to enjoy myself. And I know AH was on Flippin' Steve's show last week, and he said that negativity should be allowed. It's good for the community. Well, yeah, I can understand constructive criticism, could help the community, but allowing people to say really harmful things is not good for this card community at all, because there's people from all over parts of the world. There's other people of other race, of sexual preference, religion, all over the rainbow, and this could hurt people, and it could lead to other destructive things down the road. So you've got to do something about it, okay? And that's all I want to say.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. This is exactly the reason why I don't engage with that type of that type of content, those type of people. It's just that I rather be spending my time talking about fun stuff, positive stuff, because this is within the context of the hobby. That's why we're all here. But after hearing, you called me last week because you were really upset about that. So
Mhm.
I thought we would make the exception to kind of talk about it here and actually, you know, mention names, like, which we try not to do. But I do think that, you know, since I did see AIH in this chat here, I hope he's listening. I mean, he sounds like a reasonable guy. I've never
I
talked
think
to
so
him
too.
before,
But again, he needs to
yeah,
put on the, you know, he needs to
yeah,
man his ship. This is that's his
right.
ship, and he needs to be the captain of his ship and learn how to helm his own ship. Because you can see with everything that's happened this weekend how sensitive hate can be.
Right. And you know, I understand that his perspective, he wants to hear different sides, different opinions, because that's how, you know, you know how he likes to have conversations, and that's fine. But just like what you're saying, there's a point where you know, you can't be an enabler
Mhm.
of certain type of behavior in the hobby. And this, I'm going to bring this back to my original mission statement when I started making my videos. You can see it in the beginning of my videos and at the end, where I talk about having a very high standard of conduct that we hold each other accountable to within the hobby that keeps out the bad actors. And that's part of it, where, you know, if you're going to run a live or if you're going to talk about things and people are getting personal and they're name calling and they're getting really negatives, you've got to take accountability for that. The same type of accountability that you try to hold people to when we talk about cards, and you know, you accuse people of pumping and dumping about certain things like that. You have to have the same accountability when it comes to you and how you allow people to talk about other people in your own chat. Because what happens is you get guys like that other dude, Sports Card Reckoning, which I'm going to mention
Mhm.
his name for the first time also,
Ooh, boy.
who
And I watched the
yeah,
video of us
yeah,
last night of him.
when he makes
And
when he makes
ooh,
videos, like, maybe people don't know that, but he makes videos, he talks about, you know, he's racist comments, homosexual comments, you know, all sorts of things like that. And these are not the kind of things we want in the hobby, guys. This is like, if you want to talk about politics, you can do whatever. If you want to talk about any other type of social issues, you can do that. But within the hobby where we collect cards, we cannot have this type of we cannot tolerate these type of behaviors, these type of people putting out that type of content, having these type of discussions and things like that. It gets to a point where, I mean, if the hobby gets to a point where it's not fun anymore, then I've got no problem
exactly.
leaving. I'll go do something else. I'll go collect toys. I'll go collect comics, whatever, right? I don't want to do that. But if it gets too toxic, then yeah, you know. So
Exactly.
for me, my position has always been not to engage these people and to ignore this. But after hearing your experience about it, I thought it'd be worthwhile to at least put that out there, especially since he's in the chat right now. Hopefully you can do some self-reflection, go back and watch your own videos and see some of those comments, and then see the videos that people are putting out who are making those comments. And then maybe you can take some accountability for that, and you know, try to shift away from that. Because I mean, I don't think you're a bad person, but you like to
No, I
talk
don't
about
either.
you like to talk about controversial topics, and you like to criticize people, and that's fine. But if you allow yourself to be tied to those type of people and that type of content, it's not going to be good for you. Okay,
No. And
in
then no
terms of
one's
your
going to want you to
reputation.
be on your show or vice versa.
Yes. Yeah. So hopefully he hears that, and you know, we'll put an end to that. Okay. All right. That's all we're going to say about that.
That's
Let's
it.
get back to the comments here.
Now for
I
some
want
positive news.
Yeah, I want to pull something up that made me smile when I saw this
Okay,
here.
let's see it. Here, Merlin Cars, South Central LA, just down the street. Oh, nah. Oh, I didn't get to read it. Go back.
Okay.
Oh, nah. It's Merlin time. Oh, nah. Adam Durante, when exactly is the Dallas show? It starts Thursday.
Let's see here.
To the Moon Collectibles. What's your thoughts on this Dallas? People are saying this could be one of the biggest shows we have ever seen, and I do agree. And you're killing me with FOMO, man.
You never know. We're definitely going to make Merlin have a lot of FOMO tonight, so sorry about that. But everybody wants to talk about it.
I'm going to lose sleep tonight, guys.
You never know what's going to happen at a show. But I will tell you guys this: the hotel and the tables did sell out about like 1 or 2 weeks after the last Dallas show, and that should be a good sign of, and a good indication of, like, how many people are coming to the show. So very excited for that.
Is it me or are cards slowing down?
I don't know about your experience, M2 Fast, but for me, Merlin, we live this life. We live this card life. Basically, like every weekend, we're going to shows, so nothing slows down for us. I mean, the
No, man,
prices
sometimes
change,
during the
but
weekday it
yeah,
slows down. Man, I have
yeah,
an eBay store, and then I swear to God, like
yeah.
on like Friday or Saturday, I'll sell like 20 cards. It's crazy. I guess
Mhm.
everybody gets their paychecks, and then they'll spend something.
Yeah, so for us, I don't think so. But I mean, I guess if you don't go to shows and you just sell online, maybe, I can see. I mean, I'll definitely acknowledge that prices are softening for a lot of things, but it's just like I don't gauge the hobby by pricing necessarily. I gauge it by activity, right? How many people are going to card shows, how many deals people are making, what type of businesses are investing within the hobby, what new products are coming out. And in those terms, I think it's very healthy. And things are just continuing to grow. Pricing is always going to fluctuate. I can't really speak on that part, but everything else is moving along to me.
Mm-hmm. But everything has its ebbs and flows, of course,
Mm-hmm,
in
mm-hmm.
all sports and non-sports.
Sorry, guys, I got to screen these comments here.
Okay. Frederic, see you in Dallas. I have a few Steph Curry rookies if interested. He'll probably be a hot sell this weekend. Hot buy and a hot sell. What do you think, Dan?
Oh yeah, for sure. People are going to be buying up Luca's,
Oh yeah, especially here in Dallas.
Curry, Jimmy Butler, and whoever else. I mean,
And Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Jason Tatum. People are basketball's hot right now for sure.
Aaron says, "Feed the gods. What bends your concerns?" Yes.
Well, we just had
you,
that. Yeah, we just had that topic. So hopefully you're able to see that.
Mm-hmm. Zachary Lippman wanted to say thank you to you both. About 2 weeks ago, you said for everyone to go create an Instagram and have been able to meet some cool people and work some deals. Thank you. Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, guys, you gotta get on Instagram. That is how we communicate in the hobby today. It could change in the future, whatever. Some people will do Facebook groups and things like that, but Instagram is the place to be for communicating, for being part of the community, sharing your cards, connecting with people, hearing news, all that stuff. You got to be on Instagram.
Yeah, that's another thing because of Instagram. And meeting people at card shows. And then the accusation of dumping the Star Wars cards. And I want to let people know that most of the time, most of my Star Wars cards don't even make it to the show in my display case because all the people that I've connected with that are in this, like all these Uber Star Wars cards collectors that I've already, made contacts with, they take my cards before I even make it to the show. They know I have the cards. So they want my cards before I even make it to a show. And they usually buy all my cards from me. And these are Uber collectors already. So
yeah,
I'm already dumping them to these collectors already before I even get to a show.
Yeah, there's I mean, the idea of pumping Star Wars cards to a Star Wars collector is laughable because like
and they also sell to me too. They sell cards to me.
Yeah. You don't have to pump one of the most beloved IPs of all time. It's just like
I know.
It's crazy.
But they all know I have a card too. They all know it.
Yeah.
And so they're just picking me like, and Merlin, I know you got some new cards. I know you do. I'm like, oh my gosh. Side Hustle Collectibles. Hey guys, what grading company is best for non-sport related music cards, Star Wars? What costs this like anything else? PSA. And then I guess most people have been going to SGC for right now.
Yeah, PSA is the king. SGC is the better, lower cost alternative, but you're not going to get the same premium.
Correct.
With that. For now.
So if it's like a low end price card, I wouldn't, risk any, you're going to get maybe a lower grade, then you would probably want to send it to SGC. Dodger 27. A real collector would take his girlfriend to the Dallas Card Show for her birthday. Oh, hell no. I've taken her a couple, and, she was just like, oh, Lord. I took her to Houston, and that was enough.
Yeah. She's not about this card life, guys. I've met her. She's not about the card life.
She's about the high life.
Yeah.
Be the gods. If you could interview 3 different people on Between Two Slabs, who would they be and why?
I'll pick one, you pick one, and then maybe we'll come together.
Okay, you go first then.
I would love to interview Jeremy Padower, and I've messaged him and given him an invite. But if you guys don't know who Jeremy Padower is, he's really big in the toy community. He's like a toy maker, but he's also big on investing in physical collectibles and also digital collectibles, but super knowledgeable guy. Follow him on Instagram. He always has really insightful posts about like the market, collecting, investing, all those things. But he would be a great guy to have to talk about like all sorts of stuff: wrestling, Star Wars, cards, video games, all that stuff. He's super knowledgeable. So I would love to have him on.
Oh my goodness. God, I don't even know. I haven't thought who we would have. Maybe Daps himself.
I was thinking Daps too. I was thinking Daps. You know,
we gotta have him on. We're so excited to do some things with him that I'd like to have him on. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna have to get him on at some point too, because he to get him coming from sports to Star Wars is a big leap for him. So I'd be very interested to talk to him more in detail about his mindset about that. So that'd be kind of cool. So let's just leave it at 2. I think 2 would be good. Okay.
Good question, Aaron. William Dobler, music cards, huh? You need to collect New Kids on the Block tops. If they're topical. To the Moon collectibles. Besides the National in Dallas, any other shows you're really looking forward to the rest of 2022? We're Dan and I are going to Toronto in a few more weeks. At the beginning of June. We'll be in Chicago at mid-June. What's the name of that show?
Chicago Spectacular, I think.
Okay.
And, so those are the 2 big shows that I'm looking forward to. The Toronto, show, according to Jordan, it's like it's like a step down from the National. So super excited about that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Chicago, heard good things about that. And then I think I'd be interested about this Philly show that I keep hearing about.
And I know there is a non-sports card show the same weekend, isn't there? In Philly.
I don't know.
I think some people are attending.
Interesting. We might have to talk about that. Maybe we'll try to get in on that. Okay.
And I know you were trying to get a table for next week at the Star Wars celebration, but you were unable to get one.
You know what's so funny about that? It's like we can get tables pretty much at every show except like the National, right?
Right.
But once I put in my application and I kind of talked to the sales rep, they could like cards get no respect, basically. Like they're like, you're gonna sell cards at Star Wars convention? Like they were thinking, are you sure you don't want to sell toys? Are you sure you don't want to sell like t-shirts?
They asked you that?
No, I'm just my impression.
I would love to see the response if we had set up and laid out our Star Wars cards. What the response would be?
We got to figure a way. One of our goals is to go there. We're going there for sure, but one of our goals is to go there and put out cards and just try to get some type of reaction from all the Star Wars people there, to see if they've seen these before, if they're interested. I think that would be very, very fun conversations to have with these people. Here we go.
More World Cards Cambodia. The last guy was not an official member of More World. It was an imposter.
Yes.
More World.
Yeah.
Oh, hilarious.
Awesome.
Worldwide LLC PhD. I am. Are you guys ready for the National? Brad? Not really, but we'll try to. Are you ready, Brad? Are you RVing it over there, dude?
Yeah, we got to. Is this OG Card Scammer?
Yes. Oh, no, it's OC Sales Online. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm not ready.
No, we're not ready yet. We won't be ready. You can't. It's hard to get ready for the National. The only thing we do is we'll make the travel arrangements, and then we'll just hope for the best when we get there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jay Ike, killer whale. You're a killer whale. That's you, Dan. Not the shark, swimming with sharks.
Yeah, the reason. Okay, so if you guys don't understand that reference, I looked it up on like Wikipedia or something like that, but the natural enemy of sharks, which we call everybody like a card shark when they're trying to
Okay.
like they're hard to negotiate, is a whale, a killer whale, like Shamu, basically, an
Mhm.
orca whale. An orca whale
Orca
is the
well.
natural enemy of sharks, so that's why I call myself that.
Mm,
Not that I buy everything up or anything like that.
mm.
It's just a joke, guys. Okay.
World Cards Cambodia, PhD in cardonomics. Love it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dexflow Toys. Wow, nice Mer World franchises worldwide, even in Cambodia. I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
Got to visit all these places. I need to make shirts for all the Mer Worlds. Hobby Champs. Definitely on AIH to tell his viewers to tone it down. No CC should sit idle as their supporters act up. Well, no, I mean, I don't blame, yeah, you know. But I mean, I went to, like I said, I went to these other people's YouTube channels and
Yeah.
they said really bad things. And at first I thought maybe he's oblivious to their behavior. But I noticed he also had left comments in their comments on their channel. So he wasn't oblivious. He was knowledgeable of their behavior.
Yeah, guys, and this is not to pile on AIH or anything like
No,
that. This is just to basically say,
make him
hey,
aware.
to make him aware, but also in a broader context, just to say, hey, these type of conversations, this type of comments and content is not acceptable in the hobby, guys. It's just like there's no argument that anybody can make that say to me to convince me that any of that type of content is productive at all. It's a hobby. We all collect cards as a form of escape from all the real problems in the world. So we want to keep this place. We want to keep the hobby as positive and happy as can be. And I know I get a lot of heat for that sometimes when people say, "Oh, it's naive," and you shouldn't turn a blind eye to some of the bad things that happen. And that's fine. There are people that will talk about that. Card porn will talk about that stuff.
Yes.
Other content creators can address those things. But for me, the type of content that I want to put out is I just want to talk about fun stuff. I just, people when they turn on our channel, they watch our post, things like that. I want them to be like, oh, that's cool, right? I don't want them to feel anxiety. I don't want them to feel
No.
any type of anger or sense of grievance from what's happening. I want them to be happy and enjoy the content that we produce. So I just don't think there's any place for that.
I don't feel like any of our viewers feel like they should be on the attack here either,
Yeah.
or victimized or anything.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and maybe this might not be the last thing I say about this, but
Okay.
But I will say this, that's like not, I mean, it doesn't like, I'm trying not to let it affect me personally, but I just don't want that type of behavior to be acceptable. If
No,
that makes sense. I
no.
just, it's just like there's just no room for it. You know what I mean? Because there could be other people that are new to the hobby come in and they see that content and they can be influenced by it, right? Or it gives the hobby a bad reputation. And if we don't stamp it out right away and we don't have that high standard of conduct that I talk about so much, then it only grows and it festers and it's hard to get rid of. It's hard to get rid of that type of stuff if we don't cut it out right away. So that's why I think it's important to talk about it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this stuff, the whole reason I'm here right now with you, Dan, is because this brings me joy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's escape from the real world, and I'm enjoying this with you and all these guys here. I mean, I met almost half these people here already, and this brings me happiness, and I just want to be happy, have fun guys.
That's what it's about, guys. It's an escape. Like we get so wrapped up in the idea that to be successful in the hobby, you have to make money, you have to do this and that, right? But we got to remember it is an escape from all the problems of the world, and the world has a lot of problems. I'm not blind to that stuff. There's a lot of crazy things that happen, and we can talk about that stuff outside of the context of the hobby. We can have conversations about that anytime, right? No problem. But within the context of the hobby, let's just try to keep it as clean and positive as we can, and just have fun with it. When there's a big scandal, we can read about it, but we don't, but there's things that we can talk about that are within the context of the hobby, and there are things that are just not positive or bring value at all that we don't need to talk about that stuff.
But and I also do. I want to thank many of the viewers who were on IH the other night who did reach out to me on Instagram and apologize for those other people's behaviors and connected with me. I was really happy about that, for them reaching out to me. So you know who you all were. So thank you very much for your behavior and reaching out to me and apologizing for the other people's behavior. Sports Card Mover, content creators that only get views by attacking other YouTubers aren't really creating anything. They have nothing original to offer.
That is so true, because I was just thinking about that the other day. Like, for us to make content for people to actually care about and follow us and subscribe to us and watch our content on a weekly basis, you have to bring some type of value. You know, you have to show cool cards, you have to educate them, you have to entertain them, whatever, right? You got to bring some type of value. But to me, there's just like no value in stirring people up. You know, there's no value in creating any type of false sense of grievance that makes people upset, where they feel like they have to act on it somehow. I'm just not about any of that stuff. That's why I don't really engage with these people that talk bad about me. You know, I just try not to give them any kind of light. But the only reason we're talking about this tonight is because they attacked you. You know, they attacked you.
Attacked Dakota, and he's not going to even be on a while. It's really kind of, folks, it really kind of messed Sports Car Anonymous up for a while, and I don't think he's even going to be on a while. He's got other personal issues too, but this really put the nail in the coffin for him for a while. So he's not going to, I don't think, will be on for a while. So if y'all know him and can reach out to Instagram, tell him y'all thinking of him and miss him and stuff, and support him, okay? Because he's a great guy.
It's just like we just don't need to go. We just don't need to go.
He shouldn't have been attacked. He got really attacked on last Sunday night.
Right. When it comes to me, I just try to like ignore it. But when it comes to Lynn and Dakota, that's very unfortunate and very upsetting to see. So that's why we have to talk about it a little bit.
Yes. Mm-hmm. William Dobler, I have a lot of non-sports, been collecting for over 25 years or more. Buffy, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. Can I share ComC port for anyone interested to see? Understand if not, respectful to ask. William,
go ahead.
Give me the link on my Instagram or wherever. Where else can he send it?
He's talking about the comments. So go ahead, William. Just go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys have like, this is supposed to be an engage, like we engage with you guys when we do these lives. So if you guys have eBay stores, ComC stores, anything you want to share with each other, you're not talking directly to us. You're also talking to everybody in the chat. So feel free, promote all you want.
Yeah, that's whatever it's all about, guys.
Yeah, whatever you can do to help, whatever we can do to help you out, no problem. Just let us know.
We're kind of like a community, a family here. Meeting everybody, making connections and everything, networking.
Yeah, you're part of the Curator army. You're a Merlin maniac, so definitely take advantage of it.
Oh, Diversified Collectibles. I like and listen to all of you guys, including AIH, but I do think it is unfair to claim that he is somehow responsible for some of the content his listeners create or comments they make.
I agree. That's the only reason we're bringing it up, and this is not to like, talk directly about the type of content that he produces. He's entitled to do that. But when, like I've talked about it many times, if I see people in this chat, the reason I scroll through this whole chat and I'm screening all these comments to make sure that we don't highlight anything that's inappropriate. And if I see people getting out of line, I block them. I either put them on a timeout, which is an option on this thing. I can put people on a timeout, or if it's really bad, I block them. We don't tolerate any of that type of crap within our chats at all. And I think that, maybe he should adopt some type of policy like that too. Yeah.
He just needs to talk to some of these people, reach out to them and say, dude, maybe you should tone this down a little, because he knows it's going on, not only his channel, but those his viewers' channels as well.
Right.
Kevin, I realize that you can't make this weekend's Philly non-sports card show. That's what I'm talking about, Dan. But any plans to go to the one in October, or even to the Chicago non-sports show?
If you can, Kevin, maybe send us some links on Instagram so we can check it out. If we can,
Yeah,
depending on how
scout it
big
out
the
for
show
us,
is.
please. Scout it
Yeah.
out for us and let us know how it is.
Yeah, depending on how big the show is and how many days it is, if it's worth us to travel to, we'll definitely try to go with us. I'd be very interested to go for sure.
Matt, have you ever traded a famous San Diego chicken auto card?
I have
That'd be
seen
interesting.
one. I have seen one. This is not a joke, I don't think.
No, I know, and I've seen it too.
Yeah, I've seen it. So I've never had one in my possession, but I have seen it. So very interesting. I've also seen like a game used feather from his costume.
A game used feather
Yeah,
instead of like a patch auto.
Yeah, it was hilarious, but I've seen it around, so that's a thing for sure.
Let's see. Aaron, the Feeding Gods pumping Star Wars is like people are saying that they're pumping Mickey Mouse. Like, really?
I know, right?
And the whole thing was, if you really know the history about the whole Star Wars Galaxy Chrome cards, it was more like dumping than pumping, because the whole thing was I brought a whole stack of graded Galaxy Chrome cards with me to Dallas for the first time in January. I didn't even know. I mean, I was like, oh, these will be cool. Maybe people will like them. I had no clue that they'd be so popular. And I totally got wiped out of them on Saturday. And Dan was a witness to them. And I was like, whoa, maybe I'm on to something here. And then I brought some more again to the second Dallas show in March, totally got wiped out again. So that's how we knew we were on to something.
Yeah, Star Wars already has a strong collector community base, right? We are relatively new to it ourselves, so we're discovering it. Mm-hmm. We are sharing the things that we are discovering with the people that follow us, and that helps grow the community. That's what we're doing, guys. It's not like we're pumping something that is like brand new or anything like that, right? We're just sharing it with people that have never seen these things before, and that's why it's like so exciting. And we'll talk about it for a period of time, and then we'll find something else really fun and exciting to talk about. Who knows? We might talk about Ninja Turtle cards. We might talk about Power Rangers. We might, when the next Chrome series comes out in October, we'll talk about that, right? It's just keeping things fresh and sharing with you guys fun things that we think are cool.
Kenwood, what's up, Nan and Merle? I got a Charlotte Flair SGC 1010 auto from Topps Paper 2 weeks ago. Dude, nice one. Good job.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Love that. Love Charlotte Flair.
Clock a day. You do. You love both Flairs. Clock a day. Do you know DAP's plans to expand Star Wars hobby Kurosawa?
Yes, we are. We're working. We've spoken about this already. We're working on a Star Wars focused podcast produced by DAPS, but we are all part of it. Me, Merlin, Eric Estrada, DAPS. The first episode should be dropping, I anticipate, within a matter of days or weeks. So we're working on that, and we'll see if that gets a lot of good response, and we'll do more content around that. But definitely Star Wars focused content is right around the corner, guys.
I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited.
I thought we answered this question, but
Brandon Ho, when is Dallas Card Show? It is starting Wednesday through Sunday, Brandon. This week. That's why Dan is already in Dallas right now.
Yes.
Dex Flow, Merle, any plans on retiring and just managing all your Merle franchises around the world? Looks like I'm going to have to, man. I'm going to need an entire team if you're down with it. NorCal Emperor, sup, gentlemen? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, that's our friend. Folsom Cards on Instagram.
Have you had dinner yet?
Me? Yeah, we ate a little bit before we got here.
Jordan, negativity is draining. It's fine to be critical at times, but if your entire brand is complaining and bringing down others, that must be exhausting. It is, man. It takes more energy to be negative than it is be positive. You know that. Mm-hmm. To hate, yes. Feed the gods. If anyone has a problem with Dan, I'm okay with being a goon. That's right, Aaron. But if you mess with a Merle, you don't want to become a Merlin maniac. Watch out. Thank you so much, Aaron, dude.
Yes.
CV Sports Cards, because of Daniel, I was able to start my YouTube channel and do vlogs. Now I make vlogs weekly and put up IG content almost daily. I swear anyone can do it, and it's fun. Good job, man. I'm very proud of CV Sports Cards. Good job, dude.
Yeah, Stevie Sports Card. This is Adrian. He's such a cool guy. Guys,
great guy.
go check out his YouTube page if you can. Support him, even if you don't want to watch it. Just support him. Subscribe. Believe me, that helps. That helps keep up the momentum of producing content on a weekly basis. We all want to support each other for sure. So
Exactly.
Appreciate that, Adrian.
That's what it's all about, man. I love hearing that.
All right.
That we can, enlighten others. That's what it's all about.
All right, I'm seeing some clown in here that I'm gonna have to.
Yes,
I'm not even.
What is diversified?
I'm not even gonna put you.
Chicken. Yeah. I'm from the East Coast. Please enlighten me. The San Diego Chicken, is the mascot of the San Diego Padres. He was very popular in the '80s, and he was all over TV and everything.
Look him up. Google him.
Look him
probably
up on YouTube
you probably
and everything.
Seen him.
Yes.
Yeah, you probably seen him, but.
Who was probably one of the most famous mascots, definitely in the 80s, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just block this idiot real quick here. We have some idiot in the chat. We got to block.
Because Dan's such an asshole.
I know, right? I'm so terrible, guys.
I know. For him being such a,
My body language says it all.
I know. That's another thing when I was on IH. I'm sorry, I'm going to bring this up again, but when I was in there, people were like, Merlin, you should know that Dan hates you and wants to use you because of his body language all the time on Between Two Slabs. Guys, do y'all see that? Do you see Dan's body language every week on Between Two Slabs that he's trying to use me? That's what people are trying to state to me. They're trying to divide Dan and I. From one another. Okay, but it's ridiculous. Come on. William Dobler, at Star Wars Celebration, 4 Tops had a whole booth promoting the 30th anniversary of Star Wars at that time. They had display cases with 77 wax boxes, wrappers, etc. I went there in 07 in LA. God, they've had it for that long. Wow. So hopefully there's some goodies when we get there, Dan.
I'm excited. I'm super excited to go.
Stephen Hong, what's up, guys? Are you guys hoarding anything these days? Oh, yeah. To clarify, just holding on to and not selling. Oh, yeah. I have music. If you watch my video with Flipping Steve that I had on Friday, go and watch 3 hours long. But I've got a lot of music cards, like my Prince and Talking Heads cards. I have a lot of music cards because I'm a huge music fan. I mean, I've even got some Star Wars cards. I've got sports cards. I've got all kinds of things I'm hoarding. You, Dan?
Yeah. I mean, when I think of hoarding, I just think of like buying things that aren't really worth a lot of money right now. So, maybe it will boom. But, I buy Nintendo cards, like Super Mario cards. I buy
yes, Ninja you do. Turtle. I saw those.
Yeah, I buy a few Ninja Turtle cards because I like that. I still like G.I. Joe cards. Just like fun stuff like that. Who knows? It doesn't take much for one of these things to like get a lot of exposure and then suddenly becomes really popular. So who knows? And wrestling vintage cards too. I'm trying to hoard as many vintage cards as I can of anything, Star Wars, baseball, wrestling. I think I learned this from CV Sports Cards, Adrian. You can never go wrong with vintage. It's like the best.
That's so true. That's so true, man. It moves so fast. Even the very low grades, PSA 1s move so fast. Jack Thomas, Daniel, just watch your Dallas prep. Thanks so much for the content. Is Jeff Wilson still your BFF?
Yeah, me and Jeff were BFFs. I joke about that, of course. Like he barely even remembers my name, but yeah, we're definitely, definitely. He's always been a cool guy to me. So any chance I get to see him, I always enjoy talking to him too. A lot of people talk crap about his content, but he's got like a specific path that he goes down, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Oh, check this out.
Oh, the original, the OG, Mer World Cards Canada, the founder's back, baby. So there is multiple Mer World cards. A Canada trip is approaching. Remember 3 things: passport, I have it. Doesn't expire till 27. Don't get arrested. I hope not. And the only 2 words you need to speak are double, double. We will know what you need. How about Hosehead or Hoser? The McKenzie brothers.
Hoser. Where can I get some poutine, huh? In Toronto.
Oh, and and guess what else I'm hoarding for Toronto show? I got me some
what is that? Justin Bieber?
And Drake, two
Oh,
Canadians.
Drake.
They should be hot sells in
Nice.
Canada.
Nice.
Bieber and Drake, two Canadians.
Yes.
Canadian jails are worse than Mexico. Oh, how do you know I've been in a Mexican jail? They will, geez, everybody hear me? They will make you sit and watch Toronto Maple Leaf games. Oh no! Oh gosh. Okay, it sounds terrible. Dexflow Toys. What's the third World franchise in chat today? We've had 4 or 5. Oh, Aaron says Merworld, Cambodia, and Canada. Such an international show. Force Moon Collectibles. Hello from Australia. Great to be watching. Have we had Merworld Australia? And then Adrian, Star Wars Legacy versus Galaxy. Which cards do you think are better? Dude, this is
hands down. This is not even a question. It's not. It's Galaxy for sure.
Galaxy, yes.
Yeah.
Even at the price now.
Yeah, Legacy is fun to collect. It's cool, but they're picture cards from the movies and TV. Yeah. I have a few. They're cool cards, but they don't compare to Galaxy. Galaxy, every card is a work of art. Every card is cool. You can't go wrong with Galaxy.
Yeah, and Adrian, go to my channel and watch one of my box openings I just did like a couple weeks ago. And just look at those cards and you'll be blown away. I mean, Dakota watched my box opening and that's what made him go and buy cards. And that's what blew him away and got him accused of being a pumper and dumper of Galaxy cards too. Dexflow Toys calling in now. Merworld franchise, the new Marvel PMG. Prices on franchises skyrocketing. I hope so, man. I should have some NFTs pretty soon.
Can somebody make
like Merworld Galaxy?
Yeah, can somebody make a Merworld crypto coin or something? By the way, like I'll just mention this a little bit. Like I'm not really a big crypto investor or anything like that. I've got a few Bitcoins, a few Ethereum coins, things like that. But man, what's going on in Bitcoin? Like what happened with that Luna and the Terra coin? I don't even know exactly what happened, but that shit is crazy. Like talk about like making something out of nothing and making it overly complicated. Whatever is happening in that market is totally crazy, and it makes me appreciate the simplicity of cards. Like in the hobby, when you collect cards, like some people get really analytical about cards, where they'll look at they'll make like sales graphs, they'll look at player performance, they'll look at pop counts. I try not to get too in the weeds with all that stuff. I try to keep it as simple as I can, and just collecting things I believe in, collecting things I like, learning from my own experience. I try to keep it as fun as I can, because that's how I like to be in the hobby. But man, people who are into crypto and the crazy things that they're doing, making things out of nothing, supporting it through different, I don't even want to get into it, guys, but it's nuts. And it just we should all appreciate the simplicity of our hobby, and just be thankful that our cards are actually worth money, that we can buy, sell, and trade them to the extent that we do. Because if we were in anything else, it would be such a big headache to me.
Jordan Riker, what are your favorite new pickups? These, Jordan, like I said, these for Canada, dude. And then I've been picking up some wrestling cards. I've been picking up, I've got a few rock cards. Not rock music, but the rock, some refractors, some X-fractors, some atomic refractors. I got this one, this Legacy. Have you seen this one, Dan?
I have.
This is a black refractor, numbered out of 10.
Oh, you got the black one. Yeah. Wow.
But it's all dinged up. So I think, but I'm going to have Steve, Mr. Minty. He's going to come over, I think, in another week or two. He's going to come over to my place, and we're going to film him detailing this card and some other cards for me. We're going to do a segment on him.
You're having Mr. Minty personally show up to your house to clean your cards. That's when you know you've made it in the hobby, guys. When you're connected like that. I don't even get that type of treatment. Yeah,
so we're going to do, I'm going to film a segment on More World Cards of Mr. Minty coming over to detail this card, and hopefully we can bump it up a few notches to a higher PSA grade.
Yeah.
And then I got this one. This is a cool one.
Nice. Andre?
This is an X-fractor of Andre, 2007.
Very cool. Yeah, for me, I've been buying some rare Star Wars cards, which I will debut soon. I don't like to talk about cards until I get them in my hands, but I'm very excited to talk about this one card that I got. I'll give you guys a hint. It's a Yoda card. That's all I'm going to say. It's a Yoda
Ooh,
card.
I love Yoda.
It's not a superfractor. That's the second hint I'll give you, but it is very rare and it has a very cool story, which I'm excited to tell you guys for sure.
And then if you saw my show with Steve, music cards, these just came in. God, it took like over a month from Italy. This is these are Panini OK VIP from 1973. These are animated or comic cards. This is Elvis Presley.
Oh, that's cool.
These are large cards. They have a blue back to them.
Nice.
But there's also smaller versions of these as well. If you go on eBay, you'll find them. But that's Elvis Presley, made by Panini. And then I also have one of the Beatles as well. They'll probably be low grades because they don't look like they're in the best condition, but I'll probably get them slabbed maybe for SGC. I don't think they'll be worth, $100 to PSA. So I'll just spend like $30 SGC.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so I think that catches up to most of the comments here. So we can probably, unless we get some more comments, any other topics of discussion you want to get off your chest? Anything?
No, I think I did it all. Let's see. I think Sports Card Mover said I heard World Cards Mexico has a beef with World Cards Canada. Y'all keep it down, okay?
Yes.
Oh, and then Vintage Lord, he goes, Trailer Park Boy cards are hot in Canada right now. Is that for real or is that a joke?
Who's that?
Trailer
Is that a
Park
band?
Boys, the TV show.
I don't know what that
show. Oh, they're
sorry.
a huge cult hit.
Okay.
I think they're on Netflix.
I haven't seen that show.
Yeah. Is that for real, Vintage Lord? I'll have to look into some. So, yeah, that's it. And that's about it. I can't wait to hear all about Dallas, Dan.
Let's get to this comment here.
Okay. Forrest Moon Collectibles. Oh, he's got a great collection of Star Wars. I've seen a few of the earlier Star Wars Galaxy Series 1, 2, and 3 cards been sold on eBay now, graded. Or either you guys seeking out the first images of some of the 21 Galaxy Chrome cards. Dan, I know you grabbed one of the most famous ones of the new Chrome set.
The Kurosawa? What are you talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, so I pulled that. Yeah, so yes. The answer is yes. I am looking for the first edition paper versions of these. I've been there's no secret to that because I've been ripping boxes on my channel about that, and I'm having fun with that for sure. I don't know. I enjoy it. I mean, for me, if I get a cool Chrome refractor or superfractor, I'm probably gonna want the original paper one too. Like with the Kurosawa that I picked up, it looks different because it's white. It's not silver background. It's white and it looks really nice, really cool.
It does.
So I can, so I'm enjoying it. And those cards, those boxes are, even though they're like relatively inexpensive, some of them, so you can definitely have a lot of fun getting in that.
Nice.
And I've been doing what I call prospecting Chrome cards, where I've been ripping the packs and I see something really cool that hasn't been made into a Chrome version. I'm like, okay, they got to make this in series 2, right? So I've just been having fun with that.
And supposedly that's going to come out October.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. If the way that we're talking about it, there will be so much hype around that. I wouldn't be surprised if that was like WWE style hype when that comes out.
Definitely. Which will probably make this series, the inaugural series, even more valuable.
I was at a card shop the other day. If we can deviate a little bit here, I was at a card shop the other day. I was talking to them about Spider-Man Metal, which is supposed to come out.
Yeah, when's that supposed to come out?
June, I think. And I said, hey, are you going to be able to get a couple boxes? What's the price on that going to be? And he said that he didn't know for sure, but he estimated the price of one box was going to be like $800. He estimated. I was like, wow, because the X-Men that came out in 2020 was like $200, $250 or something like that when it came out. So now Spider-Man is like jump up to that much. It's like, so there's going to be a lot of hype around that series for sure. We'll see what happens with it. But those cards, I've seen some previews of those Spider-Man metal cards. They look nice.
I hope the artwork looks good. I haven't checked it out. Where can I see that?
Spidey Jew, or no, he changed his name to Spidey Hits. He rebranded the
Oh, I
Spidey
thought
Hits.
so. Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, he posted a preview of those cards on his Instagram, so check them out. They look pretty cool. Supposedly, they're changing the color to be more accurate to the original PMGs because like the X-Men ones look kind of different, so they're kind of going back to the original color. They're going to keep the same design, but they're going to go back to the original color. So I think that's going to be really cool when that comes out.
Oh
So
wow, I can't wait,
and
man.
and you know, I know we talk about a lot about Star Wars right now, but when that Spider-Man series hits, we're going to be talking about Marvel. Believe me.
Oh man,
For
I
sure.
can't wait. The hype will
Yeah.
be crazy. So we'll
Yeah.
definitely be talking about it. I
Yeah.
don't know if we'll be able to have any boxes to open up or not. I would love to, but I don't know if we'll be getting any.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll have to convince Dan to get some for us.
Mm-hmm.
Merle Cards Canada. Watch Trailer Park Boys before coming to Canada. Is basically what you're walking into. Yeah, I've seen a few of them. Dan needs to watch a few of it.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but
It's on Netflix, man.
Okay, maybe I'll check it out
Yes,
tonight. I'll
it's
check it
pretty
out tonight.
funny.
We'll see.
What else we have?
We got some guys talking about gas in here.
Oh my god, the chats today are cracking me up. The world guys are cracking me up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've already read them, but they're hilarious. Even sports card movers cracking me up. I heard World Cards Canada's pumping and dumping hockey cards. World Cards Mexico's mad that it's not about soccer. So true, man.
Yeah, you know, we might. This could be so when we go to Toronto.
Personality.
When we go to Toronto, it could either be a huge success because we're bringing different cards, or it could be a huge failure because we're not. I don't know about you, but I'm not bringing any soccer. Any hawker, I can't
even.
Any. Sorry, guys, it's late. It's been a long day.
Hawker.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm not bringing any hockey cards at all to Canada. I'm walking into Canada with 0 hockey cards, so it'll be very interesting to see what people think.
Yeah, and me either. So I don't even think I have any Gretzky's left. Mm-hmm. Do you have any Gretzky's left?
No, I had one and I sold it at Del Mar.
Yeah, I had a few. I had some of those peachy rookies, but they got sold at the Del Mar.
Yeah.
Smokes are also legal tender.
I think that's it. There's some other comments. If I can't get to your comments, guys, it's because I don't understand what you guys are asking.
Oh my god, guys! Let me tell y'all the chats. I think we have the best chat room of all live streams. Yeah. So thank y'all so much. Y'all have definitely brought me joy and laughter and giggles tonight.
Yeah, let's wrap this up. Go ahead.
Thank y'all so much that there's no anger in our chats, except for the couple trolls that show up every now and then. But guys, thank y'all so much. We definitely have the best chat room there is.
Yeah, so, for sure, guys. We always have fun here. That's why we do these things, guys. Like sometimes we talk about serious things. Sometimes we talk about controversial topics, whatever. But for the most part, we just try to have fun here. And we try to keep it positive. I don't, for me, I don't really tolerate any type of like rude, out of line behavior. There's no room for it, in my opinion. So since it's my chat, I control the chat. I always block those people. So if you get upset about that stuff, sorry guys, just try to be nicer, and then you can be part of what's going on here. But for everybody else, I love talking to you guys. That's why even though I've been on an airplane, I've been traveling all day, I've got a ton of things to do, I still make time every Tuesday to jump on here and talk to you, Merlin, and talk to you guys for a couple hours, just because this is what brings me joy. This is part of the hobby that I love, the interaction with the community. And this is what we talk about when we try to foster and grow the community in a positive way, this type of content. So thank you guys for being part of it. That's all we'll say tonight. And I'll probably, even though I won't have you with me, Merlin, I'm probably going to do a live from Dallas this Saturday. Most likely. Great. Friday or Saturday. Maybe I'll get Brian to come on if I can.
Awesome.
Maybe if Dakota comes, I'll be doing something with him. Justin, Spidey Hits, I'll probably do something with him. So
Adrian was just asking if you were going to do a Saturday night special.
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of fun stuff for sure this weekend, guys. I love Dallas, and I will be posting daily. I will be doing lives. I'll be doing live streams, all that stuff. to give you guys, to make you guys feel like you're there if you can't come. Okay, guys. So that's it. Appreciate all your support. Remember, if you have not subscribed to Merlin, Merle World Cards, please subscribe to him. We need to get this man to 1,000.
Yeah, please do. I got almost 100 subscribers last week, so let's keep it up, folks.
Yes,
100 subscribers last week. Thank you.
Let me ask you this though, Merlin. Okay, can we say for the record, if you hit 1,000 subscribers, will you stop wearing the wig?
No.
Forget it, guys. Don't subscribe to him.
No,
Forget it.
If you watched my show last Friday with the music cards with Flip and Steve, once I get 1,000 subscribers, I have, because the show locator, Donald the show locator, he gave me a Michael Jackson Pepsi stand-up and a Britney Spears Pepsi stand-up. And once I get 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving those away to a lucky viewer. Okay.
Okay. Good. I thought you were going to do another skit. Okay. Can you
I'll do more skits?
I was about to say, can you at least like not do any more Britney skits? Like,
please. I'll do more though. I'll have more skits. I can do more. I'm pretty. Yeah.
There's no stopping him, guys. There's no stopping him.
That's just one of many. I can do more.
This is what we have to put up with now. Okay. All right, guys. Well, anyways, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Bye, guys, and I'll see you Tuesday. Bye-bye.